Welcome to No Filter
Hello.
with Reem and
Nermeen.
And this podcast, inshallah, is going to be about us exploring our new friendship.
Yes.
So we met 3 months ago and we hit it off. So I've known Nermeen for a while.
Yes.
But we've never really sat and talked before.
Yeah.
So
We're like from far away.
Mutual acquaintances. So we met. She had a video recording for a project. كانت تحتاج models.
Yes.
So I volunteered to be one of her models and we clicked.
Yes. And on set, we were like...
Yeah, we ganged up on the other people. So we clicked.
And we understood each other language like...
Hey, لو سمحتي, we are the same people, group of people, the intellectuals.
The intellectuals.
So we clicked and I asked her if she wanted to be on a podcast. So she said she actually wanted to do a podcast. So
22 is all about new experiences.
Sure.
Yes. Highlights.
2022, a new relationship. That's what you said a few minutes ago.
Yes. 2022 is all about relationships and creating new relationships. So it started like, I think, October. من حقون الطاقة يقولونها. So I believe because I experienced that since October, I was like, okay.
I am willing to accept the new energy.
Just enjoy the ride.
The new energies are coming. So No Filter is basically us just having fun talking about things that normally we don't talk in our professions.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to be honest. We're going to curse.
So honest.
So prepare yourselves. So اليوم, we don't quite have a specific topic, but we asked each other if we prepare a few questions.
I wanted to do it like right there and then, whatever just pops.
طيب يلا pop a question.
Be more authentic and more organic, I think, for me. Because يعني أنا وريم, it's like we can talk for days. Wallah.
True.
I'm like, are you up? And she's like, yeah, FaceTime, let's go.
Okay, yalla, you start.
What made you click with me?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, I'm going to be super honest.
Yes.
So عادة أنا مو من أهل الرياض. أنا من أهل الشرقية. So normally when أجي الرياض, طريقة كلامي, people find it a little bit hard to understand.
Same.
Okay. So يوم رحت معاكي for the first time when we sat together and we were talking, and I didn't have to explain myself. Do you know how hard that is for me? إني أشرح لك, I got this from TikTok, well, I got this from...
Yes, we clicked on TikTok voice sound.
Yeah, and also like تفهمين إنجليزي very well, like the layman terms, not like the proper English.
Yeah.
فحسيت that's one of the reasons we clicked, like we speak the same languages. Also, has a vibe.
Yeah.
الvibe مرة يعني it's important بالنسبة لي.
Yes.
Also, take it easy kind of person.
Yeah. Good إنه أنتي قابلتيني in this period of my life, because before I wasn't like, take it easy, girl.
For real?
No. I was like so serious, so determined. My patient level is, my tolerance is 0.
Tolerance for what?
Tolerance for anything, everyone, and everything.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I met you before, over the years, but briefly. And my first impression of you was, you're super serious.
Yes, I am. I am serious, but I have this other side of me that...
I like the other side. I like it. The other side is my favorite. I
think one of the things I've learned to show that other side, this is like something I like to be that person. I like to show that person. But now I've learned to set boundaries. I knew how to set boundaries so I can show that part.
أحس people above 30 أكثر ناس they learn how to set boundaries. يعني after you cross the age of 30 you start to nope, I don't want this. I want this.
Everything is like hallelujah. Yeah.
أحس مرة يعني أحس pivotal point for most of us is when you cross the 30s. خلاص, that's it. No, I want this. I don't want that. Yeah, I want these.
But it's not for everyone. This doesn't happen to and with everyone.
Then every person I met who's above 30 has these boundaries set. It's an observation. It's not like a scientific proven thing.
They discover it, but some of them know how to set it up. Some of them, they're trying hard to.
Okay, my question?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. أنا بدخل كده في الصميم على طول. Prepare yourself. تأهل بنفسيا. Okay. Recently.
Okay.
What is the thing that triggers you the most?
God.
This requires tea. This requires tea.
I just discovered one this morning, like a trigger. What did I tell you the last trigger was?
Do you want it on camera?
Yes, I did.
Last time you told me like randomly out of nowhere, you texted me like, Reem, I figured out a new trigger for me. And I was like, what is it? She was like, الناس اللي يقولون زوجي كان. That was it, right?
Yes.
زوجي كان أنا خطيبي
Or males that say زوجتي مدري إيش. I'm like, okay, first of all, trigger points with that يعني group.
You all feels it's so disturbing when someone says that.
One of the things is I don't know because of what I do or because of I don't know, but this is a trigger. Like فلانة, أبو فلان, زوجتي, مدري مين. I'm like, they have a name, you know. They have a name before they become يعني something with a title, you know? And I feel this is why I'm triggered because they are a different person. They're not something for you or يعني لما يجي ابنك ولا بنتك
الملكية يعني.
Yeah.
This الحمد لله this culture was not introduced to us. أنا أمي إذا قلت لها محمد ما ترد. Not out of principle. She just doesn't recognize it as her name.
Yeah, exactly. It's not her name. يعني why حتى في مثلا in workplaces لما شخص يجي يقول أبو فلانة or أم فلان, this is not the place for it. This is a professional kind of setup. You have Mr. and Mrs. manager, whatever, director. So لما أحد يجي يقول أبو فلان, I'm like, okay, I know the.
مين فلان? Why are we calling them? Not you.
I know كمان في mentality تجي معه because of the culture thing.
إنه حرام الحرمة تقول اسمها and whatever.
No. تيجي مثلا أم أو أبو or زوجتي or زوجي في sense of mentality يجي معها كذا vibe يجي معها عرفتي اللي okay I have to be cautious مع هذا الشخص.
Also the honeymoon phase هو أكثر شيء ينرفزني. اللي زوجي قال زوجي حد. I guess we're gonna pass through that at some point. If I start doing that, you have the صلاحيات إنك تصفيني كيف. Okay, إذا قلت لك زوجي قال لي ما أقدر crack كذا في وجهي.
Yeah, I'm like one of the things اللي هي I think كذا ما عاد يصير في brain عشان كذا يقولوا الحب يعني it's like a la la land بس not the في la la land حلوة اللي هي تقدر تطير اللي هو وضعي حاليا اللي أجلس أطير بس في ناس لا la la land حقتهم كذا تحسين إنه this is not a healthy babe, this is not healthy for you for a long term. That was my trigger.
Your question
now. I wanted to talk about like a male and female kind of energies, like sides. I think me and you clicked on like we have high masculine energy. So I know I've seen the feminine energy you have.
Really? It's mara rare. You've been privileged, girl. It's Now I was there. It's a privilege.
Pink. Today I was like, wear pink.
You know that you need to know how this started. I went to buy. I'm telling them stuff. You know, you were there when it happened. But so I went to buy rollerblades from this guy. Oh, we were picking out the bags. He will. It's gonna be funny. اسمع عبد الملك واحدة خربت. خلاص فضيحة. So I went to buy rollerblades, and then he was showing me the bags, and قاعد يقول لي شوفي هذا بينك مرة حلو. بعدين قلت له يا أنا ما ألبس pink, and I was wearing pink from top to bottom. عباتي pink, شنطتي pink, everything is pink. النظرة اللي حرقني فيها اللي really you're gonna go with that. بعدين حاول يرجعها لي. إيه عادي البينك في طبقات, يمكن هذه الدرجة ما تعجبك. وأنا بس yeah, no, I like the color pink because it looks nice on my skin tone. You told me that.
Yeah, but there's for me, pinks are like shades. يعني في shades مختلفين من الpink. My pink is salmon color. It's not like pink.
I've never seen you in salmon.
I always wear
I've
salmon.
never seen you in salmon color. Currently, I've seen you in yellow.
Yeah.
I've seen you in orange.
Yeah.
And I've seen you in this pink.
And this kind of red.
هذا red, هذا pink, هذا maroon.
Maroon.
Yeah.
It's kind of like shades.
But I've never seen you in salmon إشاعات until I've seen it.
I do have like outfits with salmon. I don't have abaya. That's
We will make you one.
Oh yeah. I think one of the things اللي we clicked on is we match each other's value. It's not a question. It's just like a talk.
Yeah.
A discussion. Maybe you're gonna agree, disagree.
We'll see.
So we were matching each other's values. I think we saw that in each other. But then we were like very high masculine energy, and some people do not understand إيش معناته female having like high male energy. So elaborate on that,
You're asking
please.
the wrong person. I know that I have it. I just don't know like the definition of it.
No, يعني okay, masculine energy is basically you. Okay, let's switch. What is it? Femininity? Feminism. What is feminism to you?
Feminism.
حتى أنا أرفضها من كذا ما
The definition that this culture has of feminism, I reject fully.
Yes.
But the pure definition of feminism, I fully support.
I support that.
Yes.
But I don't support the...
I fully support equal opportunity. I fully support we should have the same pay as men if we do the same job. I fully support in a few specific things both gender can do. I support هذه الأشياء يعني تنتوفى. But I don't believe we're equal.
Yes, we're...
I fully do not believe in men and women are equal. That's my opinion. يعني مو إن أفرضه على أحد ثاني. And if I like to be a princess.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I like when a man opens the door for me. I like it when you مثلا فشت كفرتي في نص الشارع, men would stop and help me. I like that.
Yes.
But the definition of feminism here, إنه لا أنت you take care of yourself.
You do everything by yourself.
على نفسك. No, I want to be a princess.
I think this is where when you understand balance between those two, like the feminine side and the masculine side, and you find the balance. So you know when to activate this and when to activate this. But معظم الناس I think they have misconception على مسألة إنه الموضوع هذا يعني أنا زيك عشان كذا يمكن me and you clicked لأنه we know when to activate which side. So yeah, this is one of the things.
Have I seen your feminine side? I'm trying to remember a موقف where I've seen your feminine side. You're mostly neutral, Tara. You don't give either. But I've seen your masculine side. And you take charge sometimes. And you aggressively...
Because I give... The thing is, I give the space until I see someone needs to take charge. I'm like, okay, move.
أحس it has to be done, especially في مجتمعنا, on few things that I've noticed, and I'm going to give you the chance to come on answer this. مجتمعنا مجتمع جدا جميل. يعني I'm one of these people who lived outside and chose to come back. You had a choice to stay, but I didn't. I came back. مو عن الوطنية. It's just these are specific values. No matter where you go, you'll never find. One of them اللي هو the value of a community and a family. Yeah. And the other one, I know for a fact there are a level of security that's calming here. Yeah. And I know مثلا إذا, let's say something happened أنا قاعد أسوق سيارة وقفت السيارة, like I said the example اللي قبل, a lot of people stop and help me for no charge.
Yeah.
Or
people are kind.
They're
still.
kind, yes. Yeah. بس بنفس الوقت في أشياء معينة I'm observing recently and I'm not happy about. يعني one of them is safety. Mm-hmm. يعني I've been to a lot of countries. I've traveled a lot. And one of the things that I've seen of other countries, like I can leave my bag and come back to it. Yeah. I would not do that here.
Why?
I would not leave my bag.
I leave my bag everywhere.
I would not.
And it's there.
يعني and I live يعني في الخبر, which is relatively high شوية class fee. يعني rarely you see someone would steal stuff from you, but still I would not leave my bag.
Yeah, I leave my bag here all the time, and I come back to it and it's like there. You know, في واحدة من الأشياء على هذا الموضوع, I was like, for me, some things are new to me, even if I lived here for a long time. But I've noticed like male leaving their wallet وجوال وكذا على table to reserve the table and then go, and I'm like, but you forgot your things. And then my friends were like, no, he's just كذا reserving the place. It's like ملكية حقي خلاص صار لي.
I've marked it with my name and my money.
kind of thing. So أيوة أنا شفت هذا ومرة استغربت, and I was like, okay.
Would you do that? That's the question.
Would I leave my phone and wallet? I left my bag a lot of times, like on without people being there. I'm just and
deeper
it's there.
question. This is where you know security is whatever. Let's say you have nephews and nieces.
Yeah.
Would you leave one of them and come back to them with no supervision?
No, never.
See, this is the mark of security.
No, never, because one, I think if it's an item, I don't really care if I lose it. But kids, like I see kids running around and I'm like, where's your mom? Where's your dad?
That's when mom and I start get anxious when I see someone else's child. Like, when
yeah, that I've learned recently to observe from far away and see. It
wasn't like this, Tara.
And see. I think I got this after COVID. A lot of things happened after COVID.
It wasn't like this. Then I remember يوم إحنا كنا صغار. بس صحيح إنه we were in a gated community, but still. كنا أمي كذا تهدنا في الشارع from 4 يعني تقريبا من وقت العصر إلى ما تغرب الشمس. She expect us to come back. شو نسوي during these few hours? Don't care. As long as you come back at this, when the sun sets, she does not care. ما كان في خدامات يلاحقونا. We were kids. يعني we used to do whatever we wanted to do. نسبح على كيفهم نلعب كرة قدم كيفهم نجمع جراد. يعني we used to do like the weirdest things. بس ما كان في يعني كان في a level of security that our parents were okay with letting us go.
It's I think it's not security thing. I think it's people human thing. It's not a security thing, because if it was a security thing كان ما في order. بس في order يعني في a lot of مثلا تسمعي خبر كذا فجأة لا عرفتي إنه تم القبض ولا.
Do you hear news like that?
I see it on Twitter.
Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. I just like.
It's toxic.
I just like في الجروب تعرف الفاميلي جروبس والأشياء
The parents.
وفريندز جروب اللي عندهم kids ولا something. So for me I'm like I would never أصلا as an adult go to a place that is crowded. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Ayo, people.
Yeah.
Reem, you are extra introverted.
Extreme. It doesn't show, but I am extreme introvert.
I'm both.
Yeah, you switch. I'm good at lying, but she switches. But I am fundamentally an introvert.
But you're a diffuser.
كيف يعني؟
Not a diffuser not a diffuser. It's not the right word. You are more enabler.
لا يا من
Yes, this is the word. أجل أدور عليه.
من نقاط القوة.
Enabler.
Enabler.
You're like, just do it. Go.
أي أنا أحرش إذا حد بيقول لي بيسوي شيء I'm like let's do it. First question, legal or not? Because I need to know where my fitting is. I'll still do it. I just need to know if it's legal or not.
Yes, this is the first thing I need to know. I'm like, legal or not? Okay. Are we gonna get caught or not?
Yeah.
What is the plan B?
Do I trust you enough to do this? Are you gonna snitch on me? I need to know the details.
We need to. I think this is like laying out the ground rules. You know, like if it's clicking all the boxes, لأنه أنا وياكي كمان we're more analytical people, so we have check boxes. That's why true. One of the things that we clicked on.
We ain't got no emotions. We're robots. That's not true. That's not true.
I've been called heartless.
What? By who?
Yeah, by some people.
You're like full of heart. She's like the most hard person ever.
Because I think what you choose to see, I think that is the case here. If you choose to see the good side, you would see it. If you choose to see the bad side, then you will concentrate on it.
So normally when I meet someone, whether it's friendship, relationship, or whatever consideration I have, the first thing I look for is the bad stuff. But then I categorize them like, do I accept these bad parts? Are they acceptable to me?
Yeah.
And when they are, like, okay, we can do this. Then there is no one perfect. Oh my God, he's not gonna.
That's a red flag.
As
a perfect. It's like,
hey, what are you hiding?
It's like a huge red flag.
What
it's
are
like,
you hiding?
What are you trying to hide?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Exactly the sound in my voice.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
This is like something I learned. Then I lived in different places. I met people from different cultures, but fundamentally, every person you meet, the moment you get to know them, figure out the thing that's wrong with them, and you accept it, it's acceptable for you, you're fine with it.
I think this is the beauty of people. You know, they're different. So, but it depends on you. Is it okay in your standard, within your rules, to pass the behavior هذا or not? And sometimes, okay, we're gonna talk about something. You told me the first time.
Oh, snitch time! Okay, let's do this.
It's about me kind of thing. You told me about, because I shared this with you, and I was like, I'm an empath, and you were like, oh my God, am I collecting them?
Oh my God, I'm collecting them. I'm collecting empaths immediately.
Yeah. So I discovered that empath and feeling safe are the same thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, say that again. Say it clearly.
Empath people are the same as, you know, when you have that feeling of not safe or safe, they're the same.
And I'm a safe person.
You can feel, you told me you can feel the other person if they're not safe. So
it's a profession I've acquired.
Yes. So the thing is, they're both the same.
For realsies,
Yes.
أنا empath.
Yes, you are.
New level achieved.
You know why?
Huh.
لأنه الإمباث they developed that sense of skill when they were younger لأنها trauma thing. They were aware every time about a certain person or a certain adult اللي هو they don't, you know, to test the waters. So they have that kind of feeling every time.
حب الخليج. That's what it is. حب الخليج.
So they're basically the same person.
The trauma. حب الخليج. Okay.
And this is the other thing I wanted to talk about, traumas.
Oh, we went there. That's deep, girl. That's so deep.
So deep, so fast.
I don't know how we skipped from masculine energy to ما كملنا هذيك السالفة.
No, we did. We clicked on like understanding that we have very high male energies, and we like that about our personalities.
I don't. That's the thing.
Why not? It's a nice feeling. It's a nice energy.
It's a nice energy, but I've conditioned myself that if I'm with someone, which is most of my friends who have feminine energy, that I have to compensate to create some kind of balance.
But I think it's not compensating, it's learning.
So, I was gonna curse. Tiring. So tiring.
To cross that bridge, like I see it as like a challenge, and it's a nice one. To cross that, you just allow it to happen naturally. It will happen.
I don't think it's my natural state, honestly, to be masculine. It's something that I've adapted.
No,
over
I'm talking
years.
about a feminine energy. Like if you want to have more of a feminine energy, then you have to learn how to let go sometimes.
Are you calling me a control freak? She's calling me a control freak.
I can't call you because I am one, so.
Oh, okay. Takes one to know one.
It takes one to know one. I always say that. It takes one to know.
I've learned in the past year to let go of control because I live with a family of people who really like to be in control. So when we're together, I learned to be the person in the back, be like, لما تقرروا تخصونا منو, I'll just do whatever you guys want. So I've been pretty good with that recently. But the thing is, نعيد مجتمعنا. Freakishly undecisive human beings.
Yeah,
have commitment issues.
Most people are.
No.
All over the world.
Not truesies.
Yes,
Not truesies. I've met people around the world. There are communities وإذا قالوا لك أنا بجي وقت الفلاني يجون وقت الفلاني. في communities if they join something they finish it. في communities ما يبغون مثلا يدخلون مثلا دورة ويبغون الدورة تمشي على كيف أمهم. The only مجتمع اللي زي كذا السعودي. No offense, I love you guys, but y'all need to change.
What kind of people have you met?
Why they're not good for it? That's why we're friends and I'm not friends with them. Do you see how this is going right now?
بس where did you how what I don't meet those type of people. I've met indecisive people because they don't understand. They don't have the knowledge. If you tell them how to take a decision, they will learn and they will make it. But because everything is like been handled for them, I think this is why.
It's not my job to teach them these things.
Yeah, because they rely on parents.
Grown ladies. تقول لي إيش أختار? You came here to buy something from me. أنا اللي بختار لك why. And if you specific things like you're not supposed to ask stranger for. You need to know what you want. You need to be decisive on what you want. You need to commit. One of the problems, we have is commitment. I know because I'm a martial art teacher and no one has joined me and committed because martial art is one of those things that require full commitment, years. ناس يبغون دورة أبو ساعة ساعتين. Who can teach you stuff like this بساعة ساعتين?
You know why? Because I think one of the reasons is people didn't have the time to ask themselves what did they want or what do they want in life. This is one of the خلينا نقول صورة من helicopter kind of point of view.
One more issue. ذكرتيني. One more. This is me complaining. This is my pet peeve area. One of the issues we have. كل أحد هنا has herd mentality. Most مو كل أحد حرام. That's not true.
That's
I want to say 60%. إيه إنه إذا واحدة فلانة سوت شيء we all have to do it. Everyone looks the same to me at this point. عرفتي like there is something that's what is happening.
Okay, first
to
of all,
individuality هنا.
Hey, first of all, hurt people. That is for bulliers, for like all over. Okay. Second thing is because they don't fit in with a certain group, so they act up. Following people, اللي هي البوينت حقتكي إنه because they didn't allow themselves to ask themselves what do they want, how do they want their life to look like, what are their dreams, what are their ambitions. وهذا كلها من الأشياء اللي one of the things that makes people just I want this like her or like him or why عنده سيارة أنا ما عندي أو تدخل مجال المقارنات هنا.
Today, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be part of these people, especially أيام المدرسة. متى استوعبت إنه how irrelevant these things are when you go through survival mode. And it's one of the things that I struggle with currently. You know, I've been in survival mode for a very long time, 10 years. عشت لحالي. I left home كان عمري 16 سنة. And I was in survival mode. I went from being a princess to someone who needs to.
She was a princess.
لسه في كذا مرات تطلع لك كذا طلعت البرنسس بس
I've seen that version of
I was full mode princess بعدين إلى مرحلة survival. And when I say survival, I don't want to die. More survival as I need to live and eat. No, I don't want to die. فالأشياء التريفيال صارت ما لها معنى. Accessories, expensive bags, أشياء ما لها معنى. It took me a long time من إني بعد ما رجعت السعودية to first of all شيل mentality إنه أنا طلعت I'm gonna die. شيل mentality أي حد يطق الباب is gonna kill me. عرفتي هذا mentality. And also it took me a very long time to accept إنه أول شيء I've changed بس المجتمع hasn't enough. And second of all إنه يوم صرت أطالع في وحدة وتتكلم معاه وأحس حد أمها سامجة. You have not seen anything in your life. You are a child. مع إنها تكون أكبر مني بس I've accepted and our experiences are different.
Yes.
But at the same time في level of سخافة and priorities that I find myself berating myself إنه مين أنا للحقيقة إني أقول هذا الإنسان أنت سخيفة. It might be important to her, for her image, for what she sees as a value for herself. بس بنفس الوقت I'll be like, oh my God, أنت شكلك ما عمرك أكلتي أندومي. عرفتي like these moments. It's one of the things that I have problems with when I meet people. Be friends with. أحس that she doesn't have enough experience to match my level of awareness. فاللي مرات I'm like بزر. I have these mentalities that أحس إن they're not correct, but still we can't be in the same level in conversation, same level. أحس إن you have no experience.
This is why you grow. People grow separately because their speed is like different.
That's
you cannot.
وبعد في ناس واجد أني أحسهم مرة experienced more than me.
Yeah, there is a pattern في هذا الموضوع. لأنه if you started your awareness journey, I think this is something I've witnessed سواء مع clients أو مع الناس surrounding me. إنه you start with awareness, you see and understand a lot of things. فالناس اللي حولك هي كذا شفتي السخافة اللي تقولينها كذا خلاص your mind is where الgrowth والunderstanding trying to relate إنه هذا الكلام أو هذه الفكرة أو هذا المدري إيش كيف قد تأثر علي. بعدين you're looking at people because you were there and you're like, come here, let me show you.
Come, I will adapt you.
So في الجيرني حقت الجروث هذه يجي هذا الشعور حق اللي oh my god ما شفتوا شيء oh my god ما تعرفوا شيء. بعدين توصلي لمرحلة في الأويرنس اللي it's not their time will come.
بس أنا ما أتحملهم. That's the point. I need to get over. أحس إنه it's a problem for me. اللي طالع فيه كذا.
Yeah, بس زي ما أنتي كان عندك time أو experience جت في وقت معين, they will have theirs, بس في وقتهم هم المناسب.
I don't wish it on them.
لا أكيد because this is why we want to like, hey, أصحى عرفتي, we want to drag them with us. Not drag, like pull them with us.
I've caught myself shielding the people I love.
Yeah.
I don't want them to experience this.
Yeah.
يعني مثلا my cousins, my sisters, إذا جت مثلا بتروح مكان شيء معين, I'm like, no, I'll come with you.
And you get frustrated because you're you're overprotective of, it's draining.
Masculine energy.
Yeah, it's draining for you to be like that.
But I can't help it because I don't want them to go through that at all.
But one of the things we can accept, everyone has their journey, and this is something I've learned the hard way. Everyone has their own journey, so let them learn.
Mommy, they're my babies. I want to protect them. Don't do this to me. I can't.
Yeah, see, it's like parenting. I've seen my parents, like I've seen them worry, and I'm telling them, خلاص, what can you do?
It is what it is.
التربية لها عمر معين, but then we have to experience life. Because this is our way of learning. And I think, and I believe إنه ربي يعطي كل أحد the right method for them to learn throughout their journey. So I really believe in that. لأنه مهما كان إنه إحنا نحبهم ونبغى نحميهم ونبغى نسوي لهم, we can't do that all the time for them. They have to learn on their own. Let them fly.
No, don't say that to me. I'm not ready to accept this part. I'm not ready to accept. لأن اكتشفت كمان شيء ثاني. I, for some reason, exude the aura of being a safe person. فيعني مثلا example, مثلا أكون مسافر or whatever, دائما الناس يقفون يسألوني يعني at a crowded place, and they stopped to ask me. يعني to the point I thought, maybe because I'm alone, maybe يعني I don't know what it is.
No, because you seem confident. You know what you're doing. You give that serious face. I've seen you. No, but you give that certain
authority figure. I do have authority figure, بس
مو هو كمان بقول لك حاجة, مو كمان بس authority, لأنه you're the type of person that if I see, I know you will give me 1, 2, 3. فهمتي؟ لما أنا أكون مثلا أبغى أسأل أحد, I would look for the most confident person in the room and like ask them if I have the confidence and the courage. Nice. Not everyone can do that.
I accept كل المدحات اللي جاتي.
شكرا.
Accept them with grace.
Grace is the word for this week, I think. Because
is it? أول مرة أقولها.
لا, for me, because I've experienced a lot of things. My word, grace.
What is it? لقافة, what is it?
It's about like when we went in the car and I've met the 2 people, your sisters.
Hey, I have 2 sisters.
They're like, especially Layla. She's so graceful. Like,
Layla, accept المدحات with grace.
Swear to God, I said that to Amal. I was like, you and Layla are so graceful. Like, كذا أتخيل إنه a very nice music that is in a very luxurious place that has like graceful dancers, like ballerinas.
My
and
parents
stuff.
have that too. The only two ungraceful people I know. Just gonna say it out. Sorry, Muhammad, if you didn't mess with me.
I don't have a graceful thing. I'm like you. I'm like I have.
أحس person أول ما they meet you إذا كنتي in a good mood you're very graceful. أحسك مرة proper سنة.
لا, I think one of the things اللي يمكن اللي one of the things اللي triggers أتذكر ما قلتي مو triggers me بس I feel like let me be. عرفتي let me be. لما أحد يجي يقول لي you're flirty and I'm like yeah I know it's I like me being flirty. Like I'm flirty with I don't see gender. This is my problem.
Whatever gets the job done. If I want a discount, I will flirt with whoever it is.
I honestly flirt with everyone and anyone. Just because I like to. Like واحدة شفتها قاعدة تمشي بالسوق. I'm like, oh, looking good. I don't know
I don't
her.
think that's flirting. That's just being nice. I do that all the time.
No, flirty is a way of speaking. It's more being kind or being تمدحي. You're not being like nice.
هذه بينها قاعدة بالحالة. This topic needs a full-on
because I've heard this a lot. إنه Nermeen, you're a flirt, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't see gender أصلا.
I do that unconsciously. So I've been told by my cousins and people that I've switched on the flirt switch, and I cannot for the life of me switch it off. ما أعرف ليش. I have no intentions of doing anything.
Yes,
I am literally the most jaded human being you'll ever meet. But I will flirt my off to get a freaking discount. The American in me has to do it.
لا شوفي, honestly, I don't do it to get benefits.
No. إذا ما في benefits, Reem will not do it.
No, for me, it's all about like, I like this. I like being nice and kind and flirty to people because I like the other person to feel special and to feel like they're handsome or they're beautiful or whatever, because it gives them a nice feeling. So why not?
Is it well received?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you're good. What's the problem?
Yeah, but my surroundings don't like it. No, because they think that I don't know that type of mentalities I'm working with. And I'm like,
يغارون ما قاعد تعطينهم هاني. أعطيهم هاني.
I know what I'm doing. يعني عرفتي? They're not the jealous type. One of the things that I don't understand.
Oh my God, I can't tolerate jealousy. Well, actually, I do have a very high tolerance for jealousy. Like, I have friends who are very jealous. يدي رايحة ليش طالع مع هذول مو أنا. For البداية, it used to bother me. But then I'd be like, deal with it. It's your problem, not mine. Yeah. Like, I learned to ignore it.
لا أنا يعني I've learned to, even if I don't understand something, I will try to understand something. You know? يعني مثلا الغيرة, one of the things اللي I don't really understand the meaning I understand, but action people are doing, I am like confused because غيرة is not تملك. هذا المفهوم اللي أنا شفته موجود. حقتي. I'm like, no, this is wrong. maybe هذا why jealous? Why do I need to be jealous of someone?
Have you ever felt jealous?
No, I don't think so. I know the feeling because I'm an empath, so I got that feeling and I was like, this is not my feeling. This is not my feeling. Why am I feeling this? What is this?
I reject this. I swear, fully reject.
Allah, I swear even my body was like, what is this? what is this? I couldn't find the emotion for it. And I was like, because I have this ritual, I have to ask myself three questions.
You told me this before, yeah.
to separate my feeling from other people. So I had to call one of my friends and I was like, I'm feeling kida kida kida. And they were like, yeah, this is jealousy. And I'm like, okay. This is why I couldn't understand it.
Were they jealous of you or just of someone else?
No. Someone was jealous of their spouse. And then I got that feeling from that person that is jealous from.
انت لك دخل في التراينجل ولا ما لك دخل؟
ايوه ليه دخل. ليه دخل بس انا I'm related بس I'm not in that action.
Okay, cool.
So I was like, okay, jealousy, not good.
It's one of those things that I don't.
بس أتفهم.
It's because I don't have روح التملك. I have security. خليني أعطي صريحة. مو إني ما عندي روح التملك. I have security. الحمد لله هذه نعمة من ربي. إنه I am secure in my relationships. I have few relationships that I'm very secure about. والباقي بالطقاقة. عرفتي? This kind of mentality.
Yeah.
I don't get jealous because I'm secure in this relationship. If that security is not available, يجي jealousy.
Yeah. أحس إنها more about ثقة. If you are confident in who you are, what you bring to the table, and what about the other person, اللي هي security, then why feel jealous?
Am I a confident person? Like, it's one of those questions that I don't know.
You are a confident person.
I أعتبر my confidence based on غباء. And I've told this to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't tell me
يعني الغباء؟
يعني معناتها my confidence and my courage. أحس البيسس حقهم is not overthinking. So if I want to do something, I just do it. I don't think about it. For people, oh my God, look at her, she's confident. She's so
courage.
No. I just didn't think about it more than a few seconds.
Yeah.
And the more you think, the higher probability that you're not going to do the thing.
Yeah.
I stopped thinking.
But I think you do that because you know that information. Because you know if you have that thought, it will never be done. So you make yourself just do it without like...
Jump?
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will accept that too, with grace. I've been taking coaching for friendship. The topic of friendship. Because it's very hard to make friends when you get older because you've set a lot of boundaries and it's hard to find people who require friends in that age as well. Who's looking. عادة الناس خلاص they've established their circles, they're ready. One of the things that اكتشفت إنه when I first started وكتبت the requirements, كتبت إنه dependable as one of the values.
Yeah.
Later on, like a few sessions later, استوعبت إنه I don't depend on people. That's why I have no issues letting go.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I consider it as a value that was important to me?
If I don't use it.
I don't use. It's one of the الأشياء اللي استوعبت إنه I don't think it's an issue. أحس إن it's a strong point. But it's been pointed out to me إني أنا ما أعتمد على الناس أبداً تماماً. Rarely where I would ask someone, not for help. I have no issues with asking for help, but I don't depend on a specific person. Whereas if that person leaves me, I'd be like, oh my God, حياتي انتهت. No, I don't
think
have
this is being this is a growing kind of mentality because you shouldn't have like expectation of anyone.
I'm very dependable. عرفتي? A lot of people depend on me, and I enjoy being someone in. Okay, I'm a wall. Depend on me, عادي. I got you. But I don't return it. And one of the things that I've learned in a friendship has to be a two-way street. And then one of the things that have been pointed out to me, and if I become super dependable, then I will burn out. Yes. I'm like, well, I've been doing it for years. It's something that feeds me. And someone needs me. I don't feel like it's But I'm becoming so evil, Nermeen. Like when people come and tell me their problems, I'll be like, oh, حبيبتي حياتي, it's okay, I got you. I just crack up laughing because it's so dramatic and it's funny. But I'm reached a point in my life where خلاص, I don't hide my feelings anymore.
Yeah.
So again, like when someone comes and tells me stuff, I'm like, yes, go on, continue. No, you didn't. I can't hide it. يعني وصلت المرحلة دي. I think it's starting to become a problem. Like my close relatives are like خلاص يعرفونا I enjoy drama. But other people, like especially since I'm starting to make new friends, they don't know this part.
I know a group you will be like,
oh no,
they will like they will feed this kind of behavior.
Is dramatic ولا the evil people?
No, the dramatic type اللي بيجلسوا معاكي
ياكلوا الأوفر ما أتحملهم أصفقهم.
لا بيجلسوا معاكي وبعدين يقولوا يكملوا معاكي مع البوب كورن كده what happened شفتي the gossip yes they will gossip.
Because my social energy is very limited and I'm an introvert, I would be like an episode a year, an episode a month, where I would sit with these people and be like, so tell me, what's happening?
And this is one of the things we don't click on.
أعتقد probably.
Yeah, I don't like the drama.
I don't consider you one of those people who would feed this weird thing that I enjoy.
شوفي, we do share that laughter thing because
I find it enjoyable. Like I know it's bad. الحشو كذا it's bad. But it's enjoyable.
Sometimes لما يصير dramatic thing, I'm like, with me, at that moment, I would be, it's not that yet. But then أقدر أجي أقول, okay, now we can laugh about it. ونقعد نضحك.
It's so bad that just like someone would come and they're crying. I'd be like, tell me more. This is bad. It has reached a point where it's because alhamdulillah, my life is, I sit and I do my work on my table. I work alone في البيت. But there is no human interaction for me.
So this is so entertaining.
This is like food for my soul because there's nothing from خلاص تفشت من المسلسلات. They're too fake. I want something real.
Real life.
عايزك المسلسل كويتي live. For me, I don't know.
For support, are you the emotional or the problem solver kind of?
I used to be the problem solver.
And now you're...
In my head, when someone tells me a problem or يشكيلي, in my head, I used to be the man in the conversation, be like, let's fix this. But استوعبت recently, most women, and هذه نصيحة for the men if they're watching, they don't want solutions from you.
Yeah.
If they want a solution from you, they will ask for it. So most of them, they just want you to listen, nod your head, be like, oh no, صح كلامك, I agree with, that's all they need.
And I'm trying to do this, I can't. I'm not a male, but still, I am a problem solver. My masculine energy will be like, okay, we need to solve this. How are we going to solve it? Okay, let's do this. And the person in front of me, male or female, they're like, we want you to listen. And I'm like, okay, this is so weird. This is so weird.
اكتشفت recently, that's the pivot point for me. Maybe it will help you out. Most of the people اللي يشكون, they don't want to solve it.
Then why tishki? This is the thing.
Food for me, for drama.
Listen,
the drama creator needs some food.
One of the things that I face maybe is I'm a problem solver. I've been saying this for a long time for people. I'm like, if you want someone to solve your problem, just come to me. And they come to me and like express their emotions and stuff. And I'm like, we want you to listen. And I'm like, you know that I will solve your problem. So why frustrate you, and then nothing is solved? I can listen one time, 2 times. Third one, I'm problem solving. I'm giving a solution. If you listen, you listen. If you don't.
People like to complain. I've realized those. People like to complain. And they want people to listen to their complaints. I like to
solve the issues. I don't like...
I like to yell at people. إذا كنت معصبة, and I get triggered very easily.
See, this is one of the things
I come to you, I yell, but there's no solution. It's already happened. I've already solved it. But you need to know about it.
Yeah, you need to know about this. I can understand. Yeah. You solved it. It's done.
It's done.
You need to get it out of your system. Okay. بس في مشكلة قاعدة تنعاد. Oh, and the other thing is, if I heard this problem in different words, but the same pattern.
Oh my God. It's a trigger for me too. Like, are you dumb? Do you not learn? Like, I have a moment where it goes like, are you dumb? في مشكلة هنا? What is the problem?
Yeah, and I'm trying. Like, nowadays, I'm like, just trying to analyze, okay, how would you discover this on your own? And I'm taking the coaching method.
You're like, شوية هنا يمين, شوية يسار, أيوة.
Yeah, and one of the things I didn't go to coaching is because
You want to solve it. You don't want to just listen.
And coaching is like taking your hand and like walking with you step by step until you reach. And I don't have time for that. I'm like, if you are ready to discover and you want to know and you have your answer, you have your questions, then I can show you how. Other than that, I don't have the time. I don't have the time and day.
ولا أنا مالي خلق. Honestly, مالي خلق.
No, it's maybe one of the things I'd like to know the history of a person to understand the mentality. But taking you step by step.
نرجع المحور undecisive people اللي عندنا في السعودية. هم ترى I have issues with this. I think it's a trigger for me. إذا حد قال إيش رأيك twice in a row. لأن I don't know, you're gonna come with me today. We're gonna go shopping. You're gonna see me. أنا أدخل, I'm like أبي هذا. Put it. Let's go. أنا هذا system.
You're lucky that you understand and you know yourself to that point. Other people are not.
I've always been like this. That's the way I've never been in a phase where I wasn't decisive. So I don't know what it feels like to not know.
Because you were exposed to different things that made you choose in a younger age.
Honestly, if you look at my history, we were never given the choice of what to eat. We were never given the choice of what to wear. We were never given the choice of
this is your leadership, you know.
My mother chose this for us. We were never given the choice of تطلعين ولا لا. It was all commanded to us. Our lives were very structured. يعني حتى our food trays were sectioned. Like, we were very structured حنا أطفال. So if you see my history, you would assume I would be the most indecisive human being ever. But subhanAllah, we're all very decisive.
Okay, the role model you had was your mother. Your mother knew what she wanted, when she wanted it, and you picked that from her.
But I didn't have the choices, you know what I mean?
But this is the thing. You had a different experience with your mom. Your mom was so clear about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is how it's done. So you picked that up from her. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Because you've seen her make decisions. You know how to. But يمكن الشيء الوحيد اللي يكون مختلف إنه some of the topics we didn't understand that we had a choice. عرفتي؟ يعني أنا for me since a young age I knew what I wanted. I knew إنه أنا بوصل 30s وأنا واصلة لمرحلة معينة. I knew إنه I wanted to do like business and stuff. But during my journey, I had to learn and pick up some skills. So I think that's what happened with you.
Yeah.
Exposure.
مجتمعنا يصيرون more decisive.
They don't want to be decisive. They like options.
الدنيا بتقربهم.
I think they like options.
There's nothing wrong with options.
And for me,
there's something wrong with not picking one.
تعرفي إيش? One of the things, if there are a lot of options, أضيع.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm like, I don't want anything, just leave it.
Also, you have the choice of should I play it safe or go crazy. Depends. إذا أنا معي أحد and that person cannot handle it, I'll go safe. But if I'm alone or معي someone who's like same level of craziness,
if I trust that person, then I would be.
Not a lot of people can handle
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna be honest. Not a lot of people can handle it.
Yeah.
يعني few specific people can handle crazy. Not a lot of people can handle crazy.
I think there are type of crazy. There are crazies that will go and die. I don't want to die.
Survival of the fittest. هذول خلاص نتخلص.
No, I don't want to die. I just want to have like crazy ideas. Like you say, let's go jump out of a mountain. Okay, we're gonna jump. Are we safe? Do we have people that will make sure that we're safe if we fall down or something? This is the type of crazy I will accept. I'm like, if you want to jump out of like a plane, I would say yes. But no, are we equipped? Are there people filming
I
us?
walk the fine line, Nermeen. If you have seen my history of those stupid that I've done, I walk the fine line. Sometimes bad. Then I don't overthink. Sometimes afterward, they'll be like, what was I doing?
No.
Like في أشياء واجد اللي I could have died multiple ways, but I didn't because يعني الحمد لله ربي حماني.
يا ربي يحمي.
But I've done crazy things where life and death was.
You know
on
how
the
I do crazy for me? This is for you. For me, crazy is, can I accept the consequences? Yes. If yes, then I would do it. If no, then I won't.
That's part of the overthinking.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I'm an analytical person.
You're a normal human being. You're going to survive the natural selection where I will not.
No, first of all, I am crazy, but before I'm crazy, I'm safe. Sometimes. Because I value my life.
Sometimes. One of the things that gets me into trouble is the filter, ما في.
No filter?
هربانة.
No, I had the opposite. I had multiple filters. I need to unfiltered. By the way, this is why this is called no filter.
Yeah, because
we need to express.
Yeah. Hopefully, we do this multiple times. We still haven't agreed on the timings, but if you guys enjoy this, follow, subscribe, and like.
Where are we gonna put this? YouTube? Everywhere.
Where there's people, this video is gonna be.
Maybe next summer we will do it like by the sea or something.
As if we talk like this, we're gonna sit for hours. So yeah, I think we have passed the hour deadline for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and share the love. If you have any specific topics you want us to talk about for next time, please don't make it political.
We want it to be light and like, you know,
سوالف حريم.
Yeah. No, not سوالف.
سوالف حريم.
No, Reem, no.
سوالف حريم. Intellectual حريم. I have a trigger إذا حد قال لي حرمة. I remember when we were doing the game night واحد قال لي حرمة قلت له أنا عندي اسم. تذكره? I don't know why, because in my culture is not accepted.
I'm like هو لما قال حرمة أنا إيش قلت له؟ قلت له هاي يمه.
You became an old lady? Okay, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.